Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Laura Milroy, your plus size fitness and health motivator. I am coming to you guys with day 2 of LIIFT, which is the new high intensity interval training and strength training program that I'm doing. I had such a great day. It was super hard. And one of the great things about it was there was no HIIT today. There was no cardio. It was only weights. So because of that, there's going to be less modifications for you guys today. There's not as much that needs to be modified. So basically, if you are just starting or you're a beginner or you're a plus size girl, there's a little bit less that you really have to worry about, which is kind of nice. You can do almost all the moves full out. You would just adjust your weights. So if you are just beginning or you've got a little bit of extra weight on you, so you don't need to up your weights as much, you can carry smaller weights. What did I use? I used 10s as my lights, 15s as my heavies, and I had 12s as a medium, but I didn't end up using them at all. I only used 15s and 10s. And I have to tell you guys, I was freaking spent by the end of it. My arms were on fire. My shoulders and everything were on fire from yesterday. It was a big day. So I don't have as many modifications, but there's still a few in there. We have planks in there and a couple of different things that you might need a little bit of help modifying. I found that their modifications were okay, but there's always an in-between level that they don't tell you about. So if you're doing planks, you don't just have to do them on your knees or on your feet. You can go up on your hands, or you can drop to your knees and go do one knee down or kind of alternate knees. Anyways, I'm showing you what some of those modifications are because I just feel like sometimes there's an in-between level and I don't know about you guys, but I get really frustrated when I do something like planks and going on my knees isn't like challenging enough, but I still can't go on my toes the whole time. So yeah, I'm just trying to offer you a few different modifications and variations so that you can get the best workout that you can. So I want you guys to go in and enjoy. Okay, so the first exercise of the day is wide rows. So there isn't really a modification for this one other than to adjust your weights. You want to make sure your form's really good. I found that a little ways down and then my third set, my form started to go a little bit. And so it's best to sort of drop your weights and get some lighter ones. The next exercise is the W curl. Again, this is really just going to be adjusting your weights, and that's really the only way to modify it at all. I used my 10s for these, and I found that they really were probably like a tad too light in the beginning, but at the end, I probably would have dropped whatever I was doing and then picked the 10s up on my like third round probably because they got heavy in the end. The regular row is, again, the same thing. This is probably the one where you're going to use your heaviest weights. I used my 15s. I could have maybe gone to 20s in my first round, but I'm pretty sure in my second and third round, I would have dropped them for 15s or maybe even 10s because after yesterday and the chest and tries, my arms were toast. In the hammer curls, I used my 10s. I probably could have gone to my 12s. But again, my arms were really tired and I didn't want to strain anything because I thought yesterday I might have strained something, but I probably could have used my 12s, but really the only way to modify this is going to be adjusting the weights. So the pullovers are something I've done before and I actually probably could have gone a bit heavier, but I found that I was so tired in this and I'm glad I just didn't drop it on my head. I used 15s for these. I probably could have gone to 20s, but I'm happy I stayed where I was. The top curl I found actually kind of hard because you really are only supposed to go till your arms are 90 degrees. And as you can see, I kind of like went down further a few times. I used my 10s for these and I would have stayed there. The 10s were perfect for these and I probably wouldn't go any heavier on the first round for sure. Ugh, you guys, I hate flies, honestly. I've got issues with my shoulders and I always feel like I'm doing it wrong and it was just not my favorite. I used 15s for these, but I probably should have gone down to 12s or 10s in order to keep my form because even just watching this, I can see my form going out and just it doesn't make me happy. So a bottom curl is literally the opposite of a top curl. You are going from the bottom position only halfway up to 90 degrees. My arms were getting really tired by this point. Honestly, yesterday really killed me. And you can see my form's not great. So it's something I'm really going to have to focus on. You guys, I'm not going to lie, taking a video to check your form is probably the best way to do it. All right, so now we're in the burnout round, and this one probably had more modifications than the other rounds. The first exercise is a back extension, and really you're just lifting the top portion of your body kind of off the mat, and you're meant to use your your back and your core, and you really want to focus on keeping your feet on the ground. If for any reason that you can't do this exercise, you can see I don't have the best angle here, but I'm keeping my hands on the ground. I'm not pushing off my hands, but I'm just putting my hands there to give myself a little bit more support. For those of you with big boobs, this exercise can be really difficult because you might not actually come off the ground at all, but you'll still be doing a lot of work. The next bit is just bicep curls. You're going to be doing the same. I used 10s in here, and by this point, I was so freaking spent that 10s were all I could do, and I'm happy with what I did. Again, no modification other than just adjusting your weights. For the core portion, this is probably going to have the most modifications. I could not do the move full out. They come to a full seated position and reach for their leg. And I had to do the modified position, which is really just like a crunch and getting your elbow to hit your knee. You could try putting your hand in the air and getting a little bit of extra leverage there. Really, you just want to make sure that you're coming off the ground and using your core, and I think you'll see some good results. Next up, we have the planks. These can be very difficult, and as you can see, I don't have great form here. I'm trying to lower my butt, but they can be very difficult for people who've got a little bit of extra weight. So you can get down on your knees and still see a really good result as well. There are a few different modifications for this. Some of it is going down on your knees and alternating going up back onto your toes. I found that was a really good option to give yourself a little bit of a break, but still get your body used to the form on your toes. You can see here that my form's not amazing. I need to keep my butt down, and so that's something I'm gonna have to work on. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video and like seeing some of these modifications kind of day by day as I do this program. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. I would love to get some love from you guys, see what else you guys want to see, and hear stories as plus-size full-figured women trying to be healthy and get fit. And I also want to invite you guys to click the link in my description for my free Simple Swaps ebook, where I'm giving you my top 10 favorite swaps that you can make in your diet to just clean it up a little bit without sacrificing all of your favorite foods and meals. I also give you a bunch of recipes that I love and that I use and that my whole family eats that are healthy and full of flavor and feel like you're not on a diet. So just click the link below in my description and you can get that for free. It'll get sent straight to your inbox. And click on the links below and you can follow me on Instagram or Facebook, and I'd love to connect with you there and talk to you a little bit about what you're doing, and we can chat about what I'm doing and just chat about being really awesome, cool people, because we both know that we are. And if you're looking for a little bit of extra support, I do have a free accountability group on Facebook. The link is below. You can join for free, no strings attached. You don't have to be doing anything or buy anything or sign up for anything. And it's a great place to share ideas and connect with other people who are going through the same health journey that you are. So just click there and sign up for the invite. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.